Hello PHS, I'm Taylor McInerney.
And I'm Anna Miller. We're here with the first episode of Cougar Media News for the second semester.
This year's musical Guys and Dolls will take place at the PHS Auditorium from March 12th through the 15th. It takes more than just talented actors and actresses to put on a show. Staff member Paige Serba found out what it takes to be a part of the musical stage crew.
Everyone recognizes the actors on stage, but not everyone knows what it takes behind the scenes to put on a show.
The stage crew is very important in terms of the musical and actually putting on the show. So most of the musical production is you're seeing the cast displaying characters, but a lot of what the cast wears, the whole environment that the cast is in, that's all set up by the stage crew. And without their implementation for the show, there's no world for the cast to actually participate. Stage crew kind of creates the world for the cast members to play around in.
There are many different parts of stage crew other than just moving set pieces, including costuming, lighting, sound, and more.
So the crew does a lot of things for the musical. Most of those things generally include moving around set pieces, but they also do a lot more than just moving around set pieces. They can also participate in costuming, and there's also lighting design and doing lighting and all those different kinds of things. And there's also sound and all those different kinds of aspects as well. So it's a lot of the behind of the scenes of musical productions is what a stage crew participates in.
Stage crew is an exciting environment to work with new people and make new friends in the process. This is great for people who would like to be involved in more activities but don't really want to be front and center on stage.
My experience has been great. I've met so many people, and the atmosphere that the music department puts on is so welcoming and friendly, and it's like a little family. My favorite thing is when the show is over and we go out on stage and bow and we know we did the best we could. That feeling of relief and accomplishment that sets in.
Don't miss out on being a part of this year's musical. Join crew today. This is Paige Serba reporting for Cougar Media News.
If you're interested in being a part of the stage crew for this year's musical, email Mr. Fickus with any questions.
This year's annual blood drive is scheduled for February 4th. If you sign up to give blood, don't forget to show up to the auditorium at your scheduled time.
On Saturday, January 25th, the boys basketball team held their senior night. CC McHugh attended the game and talked to some of the seniors to get their thoughts on finishing the season.
On Saturday, January 25th, the boys basketball team played their last home game against Milton Hershey for senior night. Casey Sugar, Christian Kreiser, Josh Mark, and Nick Mortar were recognized in front of their friends, family, and team.
The life lesson Coach Cougar has taught me is sometimes not everything's going to go your way, but you just have to keep playing and keep pushing through. And in life, one day something's not going to go your way. Like, for example, like a job or something like that, you just got to keep going.
Coach Cougar has really taught me to kind of understand my role and know what I need to do to be the best teammate I can to help the team win. The advice I have for them is just keep working hard and really stay together and stay as a unit and play for each other.
From Coach Conrad, he really taught me how to keep playing hard, to fight through adversity and really persevere through when situations get tough.
Honestly, one of the life lessons I've learned is just move on to the next play. Like if you have a bad play, bad shot, turnover, whatever, pick your head up and move on. Can't really hold a grudge against it and just gotta keep pushing through.
One thing I learned from the senior players was to basically listen to what they tell us to do because they know what they're saying because they've been playing varsity longer than we have. So what I'll miss most about playing basketball is really just going out there with the boys and just hooping.
Just getting after it with the guys on the floor and working our butts off each and every day.
Definitely the guys. They're definitely like a second family to me, so leaving them will be a little hard.
This is CC McHugh reporting for Cougar Media News.
The girls lacrosse and field hockey teams are hosting a St. Patrick's Day designer bag bingo event on Sunday, March 15th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the high school cafeteria. Tickets are $25. Tickets can be purchased in advance from a girls lacrosse or field hockey player or by emailing palmyragirlslacrosse@gmail.com.
The yearbook staff will be selling carnations during all lunches Monday, February 3rd through Friday, February 7th.
Between February 3rd and February 7th, Yearbook will be selling carnations during all lunches. Red means I love you, pink means you're special, and white means I'm glad we're friends. Flowers will be delivered to homerooms on February 13th.
Don't forget to buy a carnation for your special someone this week at lunch. Any students interested in traveling to Italy and Spain in the summer of 2022 can stop in Senior Marcia's room 104 in the atrium to pick up information. There will be a meeting on Tuesday, January 28th at 6 p.m. in the high school cafeteria for interested students and their parents. See Mrs. Dettori or Senior Marcia with any questions.
The PA Media Group has launched the search for the 20 high school seniors to be named the best and brightest to represent this class of 2020. Recipients will be featured in the Sunday Patriot News in May and in a photo gallery, videos, and profiles on Penn Live. Applications are due Friday, March 6, 2020. An application is located on the PHS Guidance website.
This Sunday, the Kansas City Chiefs will take on the San Francisco 49ers with kickoff time at 6:30. Cece and Cameron found out what students and staff are looking forward to the most for the big game.
With the Super Bowl just around the corner, we asked our fellow PHS students what their thoughts and views are.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Patty Mahomes is going to come out with a dub for the Chiefs.
49ers.
I have a feeling the Chiefs are going to win it.
49ers.
I think the Chiefs will.
The Chiefs, of course.
I think the 49ers are going to win the Super Bowl.
Now I'm on the Chiefs, though. I got the Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs. Bowl. I'm going with Kansas City.
What is your favorite Super Bowl snack?
Buffalo chicken dip.
Wings.
Buffalo chicken dip.
Buff chick dip. What Super Bowl commercial are you looking forward to?
New Taco Bell food. None. I don't like commercials.
Probably the Doritos commercial.
The Doritos commercials are really good.
The Pepsi commercial.
This is Cameron Ware and Cece McHugh reporting for Cougar Media News.
The ice hockey team is headed to playoffs. Staff member Garrett Core had the chance to talk to some of the players about their season and the upcoming games.
I think the team this year, compared to past teams, is a lot better because we have a lot more team bonding than we did in the past years. I think everybody's rocking as one unit, and we're all really close, and we all love being around each other. And I think that helps on the ice a little bit more mesh.
Going into playoffs, I just want to win the first game and then just go from there. Whatever happens, happens. Have fun with the boys. You know, you can only get so much of this hockey stuff, so got to make the most of it.
I think I definitely wasn't expecting to finish first in the league this year. I thought we had it in us, but it's hard to go a whole season and continue to play the same way, and I think we achieved that very well.
Yeah, the student section plays a big role in the games. I mean, the other team scores a goal, then everybody's down, but student section is right there to pick us back up, get a nice chant going, get everybody pumped up, fired up. Then we get the momentum back, score a goal. Guess what? We won. So yeah, I'd say that they play a huge part in the games.
The hockey team is back in action tonight at Click Lewis Arena at 6:45 against Hershey. Wear your best red, white, and blue to support the team.
Minithon is 1 week away. Taylor and I talked to Mr. Thomason and Aaron Williams about the fun events planned for this year's Minithon.
So some of the activities that you can do at Minithon, there's going to be tournaments during the school day before the actual event starts. So there's volleyball, can jam, spike ball, and Super Smash Brothers with Mr. Fleming. And then volleyball is with Mr. Thomason, and spike ball is with Heberling and Costello. And then Can Jam is with Daniel Litz. So if you just go to those teachers, you can sign up for those events. Once you're at Minithon, you can do things like ping pong, you can do Foursquare, we're gonna have a gaga ball pit, there's gonna be a puppy room, there's gonna be board games in some rooms, there's gonna be teachers having different games, so it's just a lot of different activities that kids can do throughout the night.
I'm Mr. Thomason. I'm Mr. Swartz. These are the do's and don'ts of volleyball. Do serve the ball over the net. Don't serve the ball backwards. Do pass the ball to the center. Don't pass the ball sideways. Do set the ball to the hitter. don't set it out of bounds. Do. Hit the ball to the bad player. Hit the ball over the net. And whatever you do, don't run into the net.
That's all we have for you today, PHS, and remember there are only 7 more days until Minithon.